It's Sunday morning, and it should be about time for Hurricane Irene to be hitting New York. But it looks like it's actually been downgraded to a tropical storm, which is not a bad thing. And we've got rain for the rest of the day, but it looks like it'll be clearing up by the end of the evening. So I'm going to go out and take a look and see what it's looking like outside. It's raining, unsurprisingly. I saw this car last night all covered with cardboard. It looks like it didn't do so well. The streets are pretty empty. There aren't really any cars out, just police and fire trucks. There aren't many people on the sidewalks either.
Any stores open on Avenue C
Fine Foods is open. That's the only one I noticed for sure.
This guy looks like he slept here last night, and it's kind of hard to see, but he's actually bathing himself in beer. Lovely. The streets are all blocked off down towards the river, so I'm going to cut around to 5th Street and take a look at how my garden is doing and see if I can go across on the 6th Street crossover to the park. It seemed pretty quiet where I was last night, but it looks like there are a lot of tree branches down around the neighborhood, so it must have been pretty windy. Here's the garden. The pond looks really full, but I don't see any major damage.
Hey.
Careful of the tree by the casitas.
Yeah, is it
We're expected to go down.
Oh, really?
This is the 6th Street crossover to the East River Park. It looks pretty flooded. There aren't any police stationed here like there are up at the Houston Street crossing, but I think they're up there mainly to block FDR Drive. They're not letting people stay on the drive. It looks like they're making them exit at Houston Street. A lot of big tree branches have broken loose. Let's hope none of them come down while I'm walking around here. Now I'm at the promenade down by the river. The water is really high. Usually you can see rocks down here by this fence, and now there's just a lot of floating garbage. Yuck. And here's the river. I've never seen it so high and choppy like this. It's almost to the level of the promenade. The fields and the driveways in the park all the way up to the FDR are getting pretty flooded, so I think I'm going to head back up to the street. A lot of people have their windows taped up here. This is Zone A that was scheduled to be evacuated last night. I'm really impressed by the police presence. It looks like they're keeping everything pretty quiet. Well, maybe not everything. The rain's really died down, but it's still very windy out. Humans aren't the only creatures in New York trying to take shelter from the storm. Okay, this giant cockroach is headed straight for me. I think maybe it's time for me to take shelter as well. I'm going to head home for the day.